Hello and welcome to Ant RC. Terry here, and more progress. The chassis is built, as you've seen. It's rolling. I'm still waiting for my servo to arrive, so it's not quite running yet, but getting on to the next stage of the build, and that is painting this lovely cab. I picked up some primer, Halford's grey primer, as advised and recommended by Simon at Green Models. And the next thing, the thing to do first, as advised by Andrew from his modelling experience, is to go over this with some toothpaste and like a firm toothbrush, and you can just see little scratch marks in it. I've given it a good scrub and then washed it off. I scrubbed it on dry and then washed it off. Idea being, I guess, that you can just see the marks there, the kind of circular motion where I've rubbed it down. The idea being that it helps the paint key to it, because this is such a shiny surface. The paint will key to it, but it'll be better if it's got a little bit of, if it's a little bit rougher. And you don't want to sandpaper it, because obviously that'll make the finish too rough and it'll be too harsh. But you can see again just the little circular motions and the scratches from the brush and the toothpaste. I would never have dreamed to do something like that. So I trusted Andrew, being a good friend. He knows what he's doing. And yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that, seeing the result. And the paint coat, the coating is, first coat of primer is happening now. Literally straight after this video, I'm going to go out to the garage, open up the doors, lay some tarpaulin down and give it a spray. So yes, watch this space. There will be more updates very soon. So, welcome back. This is the first coat of primer that's done now on the top. So I've done all the way around. Just a nice light coat. I feel quite comfortable with spraying. Now I've done it a few times. Excuse the washing machine emptying. Yeah, quite pleased with that. It's covered quite well. Yeah, I'm really chuffed. So first coat done. Just need to let it dry, turn it over, and then do the inside. And then we're rolling for the cab so far. Welcome back. As per earlier, the cab has now been sprayed with primer. I don't know if I mentioned before, but it's Halford's plastic primer. I think I did mention it, and it looks fantastic. It's all credit to Simon from Green Models. It has gone on really, really well. Really pleased with it. It looks really good. It's had 2 coats on the outside and 2 coats on the inside. Very light coats, but it's covered really well. Really pleased with it. Really, really pleased with it. Just to let you know what's going to happen next, we've got, whoops, there's me dropping something. Okay, so we've got this, which is what I just dropped on the floor. That sits on here like that, or the other way, don't know which yet. We have got this to go on the top. It sits on the top here, or the other way round, as well as this disc with a roof hatch sits on the top, and then the kind of, if you like, support for where the spare tyre goes, and then obviously we got the doors. So the next step is going to be kind of rough up the surfaces, apart from this kind of resin material. The rest I'm going to go over with a toothbrush and toothpaste again, because it seems to have really worked. The paint's really stuck well. I'm really pleased with it. Same with the doors. So I mean, you can see the difference. To the naked eye you may not be able to see it before I put this on, but if I prop the door in place like that, you can really see the difference. because obviously the door hasn't been coated. I'm still trying to decide on colour. Initially I thought I was going to go for grey, kind of like this grey primer colour, but I couldn't find in Halfords any plastic normal grey, and obviously on as well, sorry, not obviously, but online I've had an issue trying to find like acrylic grey that I like the colour of. I also want to try and get some 400ml cans because they're a bit better value for money. So I'm thinking actually a little bit more civilian like a blue, or maybe quite a, you know, like a sharp red. It sounds quite bold, I know, but I quite like that idea. I think I need to think on it a little while longer, because obviously when you paint it, that's it. So it looks really cool with the door in place. So yes, the next job is going to be preparing all these parts and then spraying them up each side. And this what takes the time really, because you know it says in the manual to put everything on the cab and then start spraying. But you know, if you put this on and then spray, you're not going to catch the underside of it. The same with the doors. You know, you're not going to cover the inside of the doors properly. And with this kind of support for the spare tyre that goes on, you're not going to be able to cover that properly, because you're not going to be able to get the can inside and spray it. So all these things are being sprayed off the cab, so they get a decent coat, because this is, you know, an important job, so it's got to be done properly. So I will do probably a series of these short videos, little updates, if you enjoy seeing these little updates, rather than kind of waiting, you know, longer periods of time and having a long video. I'll try this for now, just little snippets here and there, and we'll see how we go. So that's it for now. So I will report back once the doors have been primed up and put on, and then we'll go from there. So speak to you soon.